Hello world, hello YouTube, hello everybody. This is Prepper Princess, and this is going to be another low-income video about how to make lunch for $1 a day. So what I have here is a head of lettuce, just your typical head of lettuce. Doesn't really matter what kind you use. It can be iceberg or romaine or, you know, the cheapest kind you can find really is all you need. And then so we're only really going to use half a head of lettuce, and this is done in a 10-day thing where we just divide it by 10. So this is going to be enough food for 2 work weeks. And what I'm going to do first is just cut off a little bit of lettuce at the top. This is stuff that you're not really going to need that much anyway. And then we're going to take that lettuce and set it aside in this little container. So that's an old cottage cheese container. By the way, guys, don't buy containers or Tupperware. You can use the ones that you already have. It's exactly the same thing, made out of the same materials and everything. And you know how I said in one of my previous videos to incorporate stuff that you already have, or cheaper things into stuff to make new meals. So I'm going to take a little bit of carrots and just add it to this lettuce. We're making just a little salad, very simple salad. This is really only about 1/3 of a carrot, so that's all you need. And then you don't have to go out and buy ranch. You can make your own, oh gosh, not ranch, it's, I can't think of the name of the dressing, but you can make it with mayonnaise and ketchup and a little bit of pepper, and I just got these little tiny things at the dollar store forever ago, and you can reuse them. So you take the lettuce and carrot and you put that in there, and you already have a salad that's ready to go. That's the wrong lid. You already have a salad that's ready to go. So here's your salad over on the side. We're all done with that. And then this is going to be, you know, a lot of people go to Subway and they spend, you know, $7, $8, $10, $12 a day. And they think that because they're going to Subway, they're getting a healthy meal, and that's never the case. If you look at all the ingredients, you'll see that all that Subway stuff is really not good for you. So, and when people say you can't eat cheaply on a low income, that's not true either. So what I've got is just a regular flour tortilla, and then I've got some whipped cream cheese spread. You want to get whipped just so that, you want to get whipped just so it's my lovely assistant behind the camera. You want to get whipped just so you can have it spread onto the tortilla really easily. And this costs about $2.50. It was not on sale, but it will last for at least, you know, 2 weeks. You know, you've got 5 work days in any given week, and this will last through 2 work weeks. So I'm just spreading the cream cheese on there, okay? And the cream cheese and there's going to be chicken in this is the 2 most expensive parts of the meal, but you just want to make sure you get it on there really good. And then we're just going to take a little bit of that lettuce. It doesn't have to be a lot. We're just making a little top layer on top of the cream cheese. So it's really simple. You know, these are really fast to make too. I'm kind of making it a little bit longer than it would normally take me, probably because I'm in front of a camera. But so you just take the lettuce, make a little top layer, okay? And then you take some chicken. Now the chicken breast pricing I got was for $1.99 a pound. I pay 99 cents a pound, but you know, I'm just rounding it up because most people pay a little bit more. And you don't have to use chicken breast. You can use chicken thigh, chicken drumsticks, and tear the meat off and all that good stuff. This is only 1 chicken breast, and see how much I put in there? It's very little, and then there's a whole bunch left over. I do grow my own tomatoes, so I'm just going to throw some tomatoes in there, and the really great thing about this recipe is that everything is really, you can switch it up. So if you don't like tomatoes, you can put in peppers. If you don't like chicken, a lot of people substitute bacon, which is really good because you can use it from leftovers from breakfast. So it's just a little bit of chicken, tomato, onion, and then there's lettuce, and then the tortilla. And then you just wrap it like this, and it turns into a really fancy meal. You have to cut it super fancy. If I can find a good knife. Cut it super fancy. Well, first, before I cut it, I'm going to put some toothpicks in it. 1. You don't have to put toothpicks in it, and you don't really have to cut it either. But this is just to make it look all fancy. So you put the toothpicks in, and then you cut it in 3. 1, 2, 3. This works really good for potlucks too. You can just make these for little potlucks and then turn them into little finger bites like this, and then everybody loves it. So what you've got here is a really healthy type sandwich, not from Subway, and then look at the inside of this. Doesn't that look delicious? Looks really, really good, and it tastes really good too. So you've got this, and then you've got your salad, so you've got a full meal, and then I'm going to give you the pricing breakdown. Here's the pricing breakdown, so if you feel like freezing the screen to get the price breakdown. And I grow my own tomatoes and onions, so I still put that in the total. Or did I? Yeah, I did. I still put that in the total. And so what do you guys think that it comes out to? How about you behind the camera? What do you think it comes out to? Behind the camera, that would be you. Speak, Molly. Okay, so here's the total of the meal. That's what it comes out to. It really does come out to a little bit less, but I rounded the prices up so you guys could see how much a normal meal would cost. So this brings your meal down to 95 cents a day for lunch. This will last you, all the ingredients will last 10 days. So 3 chicken breasts in a pound, I believe, and I really only used about a quarter of a half of a chicken breast, so 1/8 of a chicken breast in that. It's very, very little, very minimal, and really, really cost effective, which is a nice way of saying cheap. So if all of you people at work have that kind of problem where you have coworkers that say, hey buddy, let's go out to lunch, you know, and you're really trying to save money, one good excuse that I've found that doesn't really make you look bad is say, you know, all that takeout food's starting to hurt my stomach, so I'm just going to, you know, stay in the office and eat my homemade good for you food. So that's just a tip. I guess that's it for now. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.